Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another Steven Universe video. In this episode, we're taking a look at Season 1, Episode 51, The Return. This is the first of our two-part finale, even though I'm breaking them up into separate episodes because that's how I view it. With the exception of, like, Mirror and Ocean Gym and a few other episodes that are literally just one long half-hour episode, I don't really feel any like, two-parter really is one singular episode. That's just kind of how it works. I don't know, that's always been my thoughts on it anyways. But The Return. It starts off, we see, it's Petey, and there's a good line, "Don't patronize me." The entire Petey moment here at the beginning with Steven and Greg is just a metaphor for the larger show, showing how much our characters have grown up, right? It's a simple little metaphor, it's not that big of a deal. But all of a sudden they hear a noise and there's a hand in the sky. And we cut back to the beach with the gyms and they try to shoot the laser light cannons at it. And I like the design of all the laser light cannons shooting. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But it does nothing. The hand just brushes it off. And then Steven calls Mayor Dewey, telling him to evacuate the town. Mayor Dewey has a good line about pointing fingers make me nervous. Yeah, that's pretty funny and good politician stuff. I'm pretty sure the only reason political power happened was for this scene of, besides for the one good scene I talked about, was for this moment of Steven telling Mayor Dewey to evacuate the town. So that way they could get Steven and the gyms temporarily separated. But yeah, so Greg is going to be leaving town with the rest of the people, and they're going to take Steven with him, right? Because Steven inspires them, and they're just not going to let him die here. Because the gyms are convinced they're going to die. It's morbid, but at this point, I mean, the laser light cannon was the most powerful weapon they had. It didn't work, so yeah, they're doomed. I totally get where they're coming from. But Steven and Greg, right, they're driving outside of the city limits, and Steven has, maybe when Peridot gets to Earth, she won't want to hurt anyone. Clever show, clever. But Greg kind of starts freaking out, and he basically tells Steven that, yeah, the gyms are aliens who invaded Earth. Everything they've done since them is just them trying to make up for it. We get the line about there's no such thing as a good war, right? Things may be fine now, quote unquote. But, right, it wasn't always that way. The gyms have been killing the Earth. We get flashbacks to the kindergarten and a bunch of other things from previous episodes. It's well done. But Steven's like, we have to go back. We can't just leave them there to die. They need Mom's shield. They need my shield. We start to see him developing his super strength as he punches the dashboard and pops out the airbag. Almost dies. But he's going to find a way back to town in the form of Lion, and he tells his dad to be safe. So he heads back to the beach, and we see Opal. I don't know why they didn't form Alexandrite. I mean, she's stronger, right? It would just make them stronger overall. Whatever, that's not the point. But it doesn't work. And when they see Steven, Opal splits up. And I like Pearl and Amethyst's reaction. Amethyst's reaction is, thank God you came back. Pearl's reaction is, oh no, you came back. It's different, right? It shows the difference in the characters. It shows the difference in how they've grown. I really like that. That's a small touch that means a lot in this episode. But the ship's coming in, right? It's too late for Steven to go back. Really good shot. Great shot. And then we see, right, Peridot and Lapis and the other person, right, the gym escort, Jasper. Jasper is so intimidating. She is an amazing villain in this moment. Because she is generally intimidating. She's like, oh, this is their base? I came here looking to fight Rose Quartz. Too bad she wasn't here. You guys don't need my help. This is nothing. She's genuinely intimidating. She's amazing. Yeah, Jasper says just blast her with the ship. So they do, but Steven's able to summon his shield and stop the blast. And Jasper realizes that's Rose Quartz. Yellow Diamond needs to see this. This is our first mention, as far as I know, of Yellow Diamond. Yes, Ronaldo has brought up the Great Diamond Authority, but this is our first mention of Yellow Diamond. Ah, shit, it's good. Because Jasper says she fought in the First War, right? She knows Rose Quartz. She's battled her army, and now she's failed. Garnet gets poofed, which Garnet's the strongest character we've seen so far. So Jasper just poofing her. Oh, shit. And then, yeah, Jasper's, you failed. You're nothing, Rose Quartz. And then she knocks Steven out. Amazing. Jasper is an amazing villain. She's so threatening. Her reveal here is so well done. How she figures out Rose, her design, everything about Jasper is so great. And the episode itself is great. I like how the color palette, right? As time goes on, it gets more and more green. We see that a lot in these last 10 episodes or so. How the color palette of an episode tends to focus on just one specific color. This one is green. And yeah, you still see traces, like Rose's shield is still red, or Jasper, you can see the orange in her nose. But other than that, no, it's a green episode. Really, the color palette is great. And yeah, it's just a great episode. It really, they failed. They weren't able to stop Peridot and Jasper. Where is it going to go from here? And yeah, we'll find out next time. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, peace.